Spyro the Dragon, the Screamer, a creepypasta by Psychopasta. I remember buying the first ever Spyro game. I actually had a lot of fun playing through all the levels and fighting bosses, but as I made it to Beastmakers, I saw an enemy I haven't seen in any gameplay. This character wasn't a Nork. It was human with long black hair, covering his face. He wore all white with black shoes, and was bound in a straitjacket. He kind of reminded me of the heavy metal singer Mitch Lucker. He just sat on his knees near the big tree where the treetops level is, rocking back and forth, his black long hair swaying in his motions. When I got near him, he turned to me, he stood up, and made a growling noise, like that of a cunning animal. That's when I saw his face. He wore a mask, like what Hannibal Lecter wears in Silence of the Lambs. When I inched closer to the madman, his growls escalated to mechanical noises, much louder. Then I got close, and he immediately hunches over as he lets out one of the most throat-shredding screams I've ever heard. I held my ears in pain, and I checked the volume. It was on 11. I looked, and he was running around the swamp level, screaming his head off. I chased him for a good minute or so, and finally torched his ass. With Spyro breathing fire on the lunatic 3 times till he vanished like the other enemies. I left in the battlefield after I defeated him. I went on to the treetops level, but as I played through, I thought about that screaming madman. What was the deal with him? And why was this not in other gameplays? I went online and saw nothing, but as I chatted with my buddy Elliot, he said that he has seen the guy too. He was called the Screamer. At least that's what Elliot called him. There wasn't any wiki page showing his stats, his abilities, nothing. Just nothing. He wasn't in any of the Spyro games, but why is he in mine or Elliot's? I went online and sent an email to the creator of the Spyro franchise, Ted Price. He answered me back with this, in quote, "I'm sorry to inform you that there's nothing I have to show you in the gamers about this character. This character you called the Screamer is the enemy me and my crew had made as a test project. But as people tested it out, they suffered from deafness and seizures, and had to be sent to the hospital for treatment and ear replacement surgery. The character is now taken out of the game completely, but my team must miss the disc, in which you have. So if you see the character in the game, please do not approach him, or he'll mess up your hearing completely, and thank you for letting me know. I wouldn't have to find the disc without your cooperation. More regards, Ted Price." Now, with Ted's help, I know what this character is and how he caused so much damage. But I'm sorry, but I'm sorry if I don't have any video evidence of the gameplay. If I do that, then I'll cause every one of you to be halted in the emergency rooms, harming physically the character, and everything he does has some strange power. Even thought the character may not harm your playable character Spyro, or do anything like eat him, squash him, shoot him, stab him, execute him, or set him on fire, but he will hurt you, the player, just by screaming. I keep seeing that Screamer guy everywhere in these worlds or levels. I never know where he might pop out and do his trademark screech and run around like a chicken with his head cut off. There's just something about him that unsettles me. It's just that he isn't supposed to be in the game itself. It's just that it's almost chilling just by looking at him. You know, when he looks at you, she's about to go down. So that was Spyro the Dragon the Screamer. So that was a kind of a rather short but a little cliched creepypasta, you know? You know, something about, oh, we actually have like one of those guys actually has this disc with the one strange thing, you know, and we had to like we had to warn him about this and many other stuff, which I think it's a little cliched, but it's just a fun, simple read. It's just a good, simple read, just for Spyro fans who want some spooky stuff. You know, we already got some spooky stuff like most of the Dreamweaver levels and frickin' Misty Bog, and in Spyro 3 with the haunted tombs and spooky swamps. Yeah, I think it's Spyro 3, yeah. So yeah, I'll be happy to have a pretty nice day, and see you for another video, which is going to be talking French related. So, yeah. Bye bye.